Okay, so we're gonna start it with Nick
Cause I suck.
No, we're gonna do a full chicken run. Remember?
Full chicken run. Oops.
Richard.
Oh yeah, we were here, I think.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Look at the pills. Do you think that's supposed to be a picture of something? Oh, there. One. Oh, and that's another thing.
Do we have?
I forgot. We need to address this.
What?
So I'm the one who has to watch these all the time. We don't know how to fucking count.
No.
No. Because it will be 3, and you'll be like 4, and I'll be like, okay, I guess it's 4, because I have to keep up with the what we switch off on, you know.
Okay, so we switch off at 5.
Yeah. No. I'm saying we always mess it up.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I knew that we were.
No, but you would say like, oh, there's no way we're counting it right, and I'd feel bad because I'd count you off once in a while. That's 2.
Was that open?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
And I would sometimes screw you over and take one away from you, but you do the same to me as well as you do it to yourself sometimes. You'd be like, oh, that was 4 when you still had another one, but it's whatever.
Fuck.
3.
Playing mine too cautiously. I gotta flow.
You need a weapon on you at all times. Watch over the dog.
Oh, he's so fast.
4.
So fast. Yeah, we'll be more.
I think.
Yeah.
That was 4. I always start thinking about something else, and then when I have to think about counting, I always lose track. Watch over the dog. And remember that the dogs kind of do their own thing.
Is this glass
They
here?
follow the wall, but then they'll just open a door once in a while.
Oh!
Actually, they never open the doors, but they do, what do they do that's weird? They always just follow the walls. So just make sure you don't get off those 5. Pass that bitch
I didn't
over.
think he would see me right away.
Okay, I gotta get my bearings.
Okay, I'm gonna get back. 1.
I tried to strangle him.
There's 1 already, folks. Ooh, bold move there. 2. Number 2. Here he goes into the flow of things. Comes the dog.
Oh, why did I do that?
3.
Why?
You're not taking out the other guys. They're gonna hear the gunshots.
I'm not gonna use
This
the
guy.
gun. Oh!
Oh shit.
That was close.
This is 3, right?
Yeah.
See? We're doing it again.
What, forgetting?
Yeah.
No.
3. You have 2 more tries. 4.
I thought he could see over the
Last
table,
try.
obviously, but I don't know. Sometimes they fuck that shit up.
Jeez, why don't you wait for them to...
No.
I have the time for that.
I know, really.
Seriously.
Behind the door.
Oh! Oh!
Mm.
He's going in for all the marbles.
Fuck!
Oh, 5.
I got caught behind him.
5.
Okay. Here's Nick. Again.
I'm gonna do this.
He's gonna get it.
Yeah, right.
That was good. I don't think you meant to do that,
No,
but
I
it
didn't.
happened.
Oh, what? I didn't have a weapon.
Yeah.
I
You can
dropped
still hit it with the fist, but
I tried.
I think it's a lot. You're that window of opportunity is a lot smaller.
I like the bat better. I don't think it matters, but
Watch out.
fuck.
Yeah, you don't want to ever get caught in that cut screen or whatever you want to call it. Your motion
grab,
of
yeah.
choking somebody out because you're definitely done for. You can't just stop.
Whew. Oh.
That's 3.
Yeah, 2 more.
Oh, you're not counting.
No, that was 3.
No, it's just been it was tough because we'd be 4 question mark and then I'd have to leave it at 4 because if I didn't, then we'd be off count. Yeah, watch out. When you open a door,
I unleashed the dog.
The beast.
Yeah, the beast.
That helps you out here. Just make sure know that the table counts. They can see over it and shoot you. It's an object to walk around, but they can still hit you.
So is this room in here glass at all?
No.
Okay.
It's just the guy down there is over a table. Just go down. Yeah, there you go. Nick's got it.
That took forever.
To kill him or to get to this point?
They have knives.
Yeah, you just gotta kill them and run out.
Okay.
Hit one guy with the door.
Yeah, and then the other. with it. Well, I'll just hit a guy with the door.
No, so what you want to do is, yeah, and now hit this guy. Oh, okay.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
Kill him. Yeah, there you go. Kill him.
You grab the knife.
He's not dead, but they don't. It's just extra points. You like get like a fraction of the points until you kill that guy. There you go.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was throwing it at this guy. It's okay.
Woo! Kill him. You'll get more points. See.
Should I go with
machete?
This one?
Yeah. No, actually the knife is faster.
This is pretty. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So
the guy's peeing. I think like the first time I played this game, I didn't notice him.
This guy?
No, right there, in the next room.
Oh.
Yeah. See?
I didn't notice.
Yeah,
him.
Exactly. He'll kill you if you didn't know he was there.
Okay.
I think the first time I ever played this game, I didn't see him. Remember, last game, one of the episodes ago, we tried to like have a topic of conversation,
I know.
and it was like the last superhero movie we watched.
Yeah,
we never
were
got
just
to
like,
the point. Okay, well, on that topic of conversation, or that.
Oh, there's you.
Really?
Does it restart if we get to the next stage or no?
Yeah.
Do you want to play it that way?
It doesn't. Oh, well, there's one. Here I am, letting you know.
Like, do you get your lives back if you get to the next stage on that one, or no? Do you want to play it that way? Woo, bold move. Oh!
Some of them have guns.
Yeah, it's like
That's
concealed.
why I kind of like stayed put and then.
Damn,
creeped.
he cleared that room out. Ooh, the door hit him.
He hit me through the door. Why did I do that? That was weird.
That was strange.
I'm off my game today.
Also, you just getting like. Ooh, that was bold. You're getting like cheesed out by this game. Whoa, frontal lobe.
Oh, frontal nudity. Okay. Topic of conversation. Would be what is the? Woo! What is the?
Whoa!
Come on. What comic books were you into, if any?
None.
Really?
I didn't really read. I wasn't really an avid for comics. I read
That guy has a gun.
not books necessarily, but I read Calvin and Hobbes like it was going out of style. I got all the little collector's edition books. Also, nice job.
Thank you. I collected Solo. Oh, is this the one with the car? No, right?
No.
Oh, we already did that.
Oh, when it busts in the room?
Yeah.
I don't think we did it yet.
No. We did.
We did?
And that's chapter done.
Woo!
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
I collected Solo comics. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
I don't know what it is. Elaborate.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the leading into the next thing anyway.
Oh yeah.
We got a B minus. I'm gonna guess.
A+.
B minus. Well, let me skip it. B.
Ooh.
Who's closer?
Alex.
Neither.
You were.
I said B minus. You said A+.
I said A+.
Okay.
That was
I was
unrealistic though. Ooh, it's like a little pizza shop.
How are you doing? You look a bit distracted. Something got you worried. These are harsh times we're living in.
Is this
I know.
New York or
Haven't
Boston
seen many
accent?
customers lately. Maybe they've lost the taste for pizza. Maybe it's time to close shop once and for all. Anyway, got your order right here. Take care now. Thanks.
I was just about to give up on the business.
Oh, I was trying to click on the A. Solo is this Marvel superhero that like no one really knew about.
Okay.
He can teleport. He was part of the war. He was like a militia. Like full armor, like grenades attached to him. Badass.
Whoa, so he's like street level hero?
Yeah, he's crazy. But he only had like a couple comics.
Cool.
And so I have like 3 of the 5
I'd like
out
to
of that
read that.
series.
You should throw him up on the screen.
The actual
He looks
picture
pretty
of the comics or
badass. No, like
the guy.
the character.
No, that guy. Hey, it's Don from Motel Blue. We need you tonight. The receptionist went home due to stomach problems, and we have some VIPs. VIPs? Oh.
Yeah.
Who will be staying with us
Veeps.
today. Make sure you give them a great
Use
stay.
German.
That will be your
Some
top
Veeps.
priority this evening. Get going. Thanks. Whoa.
La 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 la.
Oh yeah, this guy. He's like,
Oh, is that one of the devs? Right?
Probably the...
Remember at the end?
Yeah, they say that that's him. 6th chapter, clean hit.
I guess
see you then.
See you then, guys.
Nick's getting in Chicken Run.
Chicken Run. Oh, I love this song. Whoops.
With the cowbell? Oh, this one. This is tough. No. So they shoot it. Everyone shoots at you. Just go in.
I don't know if I ever... Ooh, there's a back door.
Yeah, but it's not worth your while. Maybe.
No, I can't get in there.
You want those You want one of those guns after you get the guy in the toilet? And then you want to just shoot in. They'll come out after you, though. Some of them, at least. Good. I would start with the
assault rifle?
Yeah, just to clean out.
Okay. Up,
so they're all...
Can I shoot through the door?
Yeah, we'll open it. Okay. Hello. Welcome, one and all. I'm going to finally be installing the printer Mosfet. I thought this might be loud and obnoxious. For a second, I thought the mic was higher. So let's see. Start. I don't know if you didn't catch last time. We will be installing the Mosfet. Ooh, look at that beauty. Okay, sorry. So I took a break because I did not have the equipment. If I could even find the equipment right now. Here they are. I found them. That was quick. So I just picked these up from Home Depot. Just regular amp ring terminals is what they're called. Pretty fancy stuff here. We only have the best. Only the best. We the best. So I picked those up so when I were to go and install it to the Mosfet, it wasn't just loose wiring. I want to do it the right way. Crimp the amp ring to said terminals, so it makes a lot more sense because we are only gonna do this professionally. No Mickey Mousing any bullshit around here. No Goofy, no Donald Duck, just plain success. And what I'm just using regular audio wire. I picked it up. Fucking Radio Shack went out of business, and then I forget the name of the company bought them, and then they went out of business. So I'm gonna turn my soldering iron on because if you look, I don't know if you can see that. It bow dangles out a little bit. Maybe I could just snip it off. I was gonna solder it on just for like another level of security. The other thing I could propose is that I do not have my tool to crimp, so I will be right back. It's in my coat because I brought it from work. Okay, I am back. I mean, I can always do the soldering later. I just want to get this done for the time being. Hopefully that was in the camera. Hold on. The camera has a very loose wire, and even like just like stepping on it. Okay. And I have it under the carpet, which is not a smart deal, but okay. So we are going to do gray. I don't know where I gotta make sure I'm not yelling in the mic because it gets kind of distorted when I'm too close to it, but I'm doing this like over a mic. So just going to crimp the terminal on. I don't know if there's a right way to crimp. I don't know if there's like you're not a true crimper club. It's probably a better tool than what I'm using. And ultimately, you just want to get the metal, and then you can kind of fold the plastic back. Nope, never mind, you can't. Oh, where's the metal? The metal isn't even until there. That Tenacious D song, the metal. Grunge tried to kill the metal, but it was striking to the ground. Oh, crimp just the metal part. And like I said, I just want, I'll solder it later, but just for right now. Hopefully that's good enough. Seems like it's snug as a bug in a rug. And then that was silver. And silver will go on DC in negative, which makes so much sense. It hurts, except I fucking lost a screw. Fuck. Hold on. I needed to find that. Kind of just, I guess. It doesn't really fit in very well on the Mosfet in terms of the plastic. Just kind of force feed that puppy in. Put the screw back and tighten that fucker down. Let it dance around. Don't let it be easy. Nobody wants it easy. Come on, you fuck. So there you have it, folks. Look at that fucking thing. Look at that. Look at that dirty bastard. It's in there good. Okay, the next end. Let's grab one of your terminal-like things. Slide that puppy in. Slide the puppy in. All the young kids are going to be saying that. I know for sure. Just crimp the shit out of that. So it holds it. Hope I didn't do it down far enough on the metal. Okay, I fucked that one up. Yeah, there's definitely a better tool to crimp, or to, fuck, yeah, I guess crimp would be the word.
Hopefully I don't fuck these up by the time I'm done. Squeeze that motherfucker. Holy shit. Break your hands off. It should be good to go. And as long what I'm gonna do off the camera, there should be a little bit of wiring exposed. I don't know if you can see that. I can't really see from my angle, but just solder it. Get a little like adhesive, metal adhesive going, so you can be sure that even if the terminal being crimped isn't gonna hold it, it can still be held by something else, something or other. So there, and just give it a good tug. Not coming out, you know what I'm saying? Ladies know what I'm saying. And then I'm a little underprepared, but ultimately this replaces the DC, and then this goes to the DC. But let me just get the diagram. So ultimately, that's the end goal right there. Oh, fuck. You lost the camera, Alex. What are you doing? Okay. I gotta watch out for stepping on the wire. So what do we got? We got this is the hot heated bed. Whatever is labeled as heated bed, you ultimately want to remove from the that's still good, from the motherboard, which should be this. Come on, you dirty fuck. Heated bed. And ultimately that's what the next terminals are for on the hotbed, right there where it says hotbed, compared to just the regular DC in. Makes sense. Should have thought of it myself. Oops, I probably want that for for later reference. And I just gotta slide it down, I guess, kind of, sort of. I kind of already ripped it, but same idea. Grab your terminals. I'm gonna roll it off. And then crimp the living shit out of that. That's a good snug as a bug on a rug. You know what it is. And roll that off. And then crimp the shit out of it. Ooh, shit. Fuck that one up. Fucked the whole tool up. Cheese and rice. I guess I don't know my own strength. Good thing we got more of them. I swear that was the way I was doing it originally. Was from like the face of it. I wonder where it fucked up. That should be good. So, obviously, sorry, that was probably distorted as fuck. Obviously, we just go... Oh, there is no obviously. This says... Because I thought it said hotbed and then... plus minus. So it's saying... negative plus... Huh, I fucking... Does it matter? I'm sure it matters. Should I just go negative plus again? This is blue lines. On the diagram. What is it? It goes... so on, I don't know if you can see. I'll move this for you fine folk. It goes negatives on the left. Positives on the right. I still don't know if you can see that. I did not come prepared today for show and tell. Negative on the left, positive on the right, and then the diagram shows negative on the left. Also, this like that. So this is negative, just like that. So I'm gonna go with that. Is that it kind of goes negative plus, negative plus. Let's swing this back around. Help. That just fell and scared me. Negative. Pull that fucker right the fuck out of there. You see what I'm doing? Can I see what I'm doing? Put the negative terminal. You're really gonna finagle the shit out of the bagel until it gets to a point. Oh, you meanie head. Maybe just put this thing in first. Check it down with the fucking screwdriver. Yeah, there you go. Nope, that'll not do it. So fucking... And then what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna put it like so for the time being. Maybe get the last one. And then I believe that obviously something needs to go back to the board. This remaining plug wire bullshit thing going on goes to the board controller in. So maybe I'll just get a screw to hold it just right against the fucking board so it's not touching anything that it shouldn't. Let's see what I got for screws. So I don't really need to touch this anymore. This can be kind of fastened down for the time being. Hopefully that went through. Yep, it did. And fucker. Where'd my trusty screwdriver go? Okay, that's fastened down. I don't want to fasten it too much in case it maybe like that. Just so I know it's not, none of the leads are touching anything for sure. Just for the time being, I just want to test. I just want to talk to him. This to go. Let's see, what does that say? That goes back on those terminals, but I would have no idea what this would be. I have not a clue what to do. So it's saying it to me, it looks like it's going the top part it's to go strictly like that, I believe. Where the left side is negative. That sounded about right, folks. Okay, let's see. Take the strippers and the hose and fucking pull this back. Just a little tiny bit. And this one too, just a little tiny bit. Okay. Throw those down. Yeah, there's no color coding or anything. There's an X and a dot. I'm assuming the X is negative. I have no idea. So if I were to plug this in, it would be as such. Right? And it's saying that this line if it was facing it, it'd be that to this. So this, right? Top part to said top part. So the top part being here, trace that down, this part. I need the screwdriver. Don't know where the screwdriver went, goddamn. Okay. Top part. Is this one. Is to go in this one. Sorry about the camera. Go into the other. Okay, so those are in place. This is still snug. Okay. And then obviously to finish it off, we go back to the power supply. So we want to probably take this pie out of the way. The other way. Or no, we're already committed. No, that's what that's what I want to do so you guys can watch. Grab that thing. So you can at least somewhat see what I'm trying to accomplish. So if we look at the diagram again, it's saying you got L, N, ground, COM, V, V, V. So I'm gonna put my plus terminal, wherever the fuck, here. Gold is my plus. So we will cut this back a little bit. And we will strip this a little bit. Probably too much, but whatever. Fuck that up. Twist it off a little bit. Yeah, that's probably way too much. Cut it down a little bit. Okay. And we'll take 1 for 1. Let's prepare that again. Same deal. That's one. In a second, I'm gonna have to take my sweatshirt off because it is fucking balls hot with all these lights. Fuck! Hold on. Too hot. Wait, so what? In the diagram... In the diagram, I just realized they have the power basically just running in series off of that same terminal. So what's the point of... Huh. So, did I not need to cut a line? Because if you look at the diagram, they're just using this main... God damn it, I had the equipment the whole time, I believe. Because they are... From what I can see... That didn't sound rude. They are... It looks like they're just using this line. And the DC in. Wait, what? Okay. So it comes off of the power supply to the DC in. Also, that goes to the last terminal. So, what I realized is that we don't need all this line at all. Not even slightly. We just need to do this. If this is what they're saying. That, what the fuck? Okay, well, let me just crimp this last one. I forgot because I took off my sweatshirt. What a waste. Waste that audio wire for nothing. Okay, so what I think is that the Mosfet acts as a bridge, obviously for power, but I thought that it wasn't getting in the way. So I believe it should be this comes off. This comes off and goes on the Mosfet, and then this bridges. That's one solid line though, I just don't understand. I will put this in the plus terminal, if I could fucking do this without losing the screw. It just seems a little bit too wide. I want to just try and cut some off of the sides. Let's see if that goes in a little bit better. Sort of, kind of better than it was. So that's in. Now I need to find the screw that fell off. I'm going to start music because I realized I didn't. Okay. Now I want to grab this and cut this a little bit. Just cut that down a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Pop that fucker in that terminal. Somehow fucking get that in there without it falling away. Okay, so let's fucking look at this diagram because I'm not fucking impressed anymore about how this is supposed to go. So if you look off the motherboard, it's plus and minus. Negative. See, that's not even accurate to Power is plus on this thing. It's on the right. Anyway. On my motherboard, it has power in the inside, negative on the outside. So power is that. Power DC in goes to here, and negative goes there. And then this also comes in and then we just gotta loosen it just a wee bit and slide positive and then negative. I am not entirely sure if you see what I'm doing. And then that goes to back to the motherboard, and I didn't take anything off the motherboard. So what I'm saying is that should be it, but I don't know. It just seems strange to me. What a world. Let's move everything out of the way. Let's take this out of the way. Z extruded at Z end stop. Oh, that's fine because I have this Z end stop. I guess test number one is if it doesn't start, it doesn't turn on. That's the first issue. Nothing if I lose power and this stream dies, it's because I didn't. Here, let me just check one more time. Obviously, I never took this off of the motherboard, so positive and negative and positive and negative line up on the board, and then I'm not entirely sure about the sensor on the oh, no, I am sure about that. I think. What is... Yeah, those are directly from that, so that's fine. And then the sensor in. Okay, that should be fine. So let's see. Start smoking like a bastard. You know what it is. So we have power. I'm a little nervous. All well that ends well. It seems fine so far. Let's just prepare it. And obviously preheat to PLA and do the bed. the fan kicked on. So there's a light on. There's a light on. I don't know if that's good or bad. Right, if you can see it. I'm not really entirely sure why the fan came on. It seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. I don't know if you guys can see the lights. Same lights that I'm seeing. There's I don't know if you can see with this. There's a red light here and a blue light there, and control D2, R3, digital 2, I'm assuming, and digital 1. I can only presume. So you can see, last time I printed it, only thickly printed in the middle. I mean, the only thing I'd be worried about is that it doesn't read that it's not reading correctly. If I follow the diagram, I think you get the point of this. Can you see the blue light right there? And the red light right? You can barely see the red light right there, where my finger was. My finger kind of helped the shadow. Maybe you can see better if I see the blue and the red. But I'm not entirely sure why the fan came on. And it kind of, oh, I was going to say it kind of stopped at 46 degrees. It's pretty hot. Let me read a little bit more about it really quickly. Yeah, the other thing I want to do is, I don't know how the extruder goes, but I'd like to get a another Mosfet for the extruder, being the case that it'll take a lot of weight off of the printer, or off of the motherboard, or directly to the I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's going higher than 49 degrees. Move this back. Show you what I mean. I guess it's slow and steady wins the race. Just kind of stuck at 50 degrees. Plug the optic print back in. And I guess let's just see if we could start printing. Hopefully it doesn't fucking die ball into the printer itself. Let's push this back a little bit. Fuck. They're so far away. I don't know why it's not going down farther enough. It should be going down. And if all ends well, I'm going to try and print some things at the end of this stream. But I guess every stream will have like a print at the end, and regardless if it's working out or not, kind of will be the end all be all. What? This thing just needs to fucking stop what it's doing. Should get low enough that it fucking almost hits the bed. I mean, no. It's still not fucking... Maybe that's better. This thing's so makeshift at this point, I don't just... Anything can happen. I could like touch it and it's gonna get closer. Still not as close as I'd like. Like that, I guess. I mean, I could put a piece of paper under that, no problem. And control motion, the offset. I hate when it dives into it, so I'm kind of like tempting to not have to fucking fix the printer just because it decided to dive into it. Gotta come prepared with a spatula if it decides to dive in. I mean, that's a little bit better, but I can still put a fucking good amount of space under that. Motion, Z offset, get smaller, 1.16, store it, load it, prepare, auto home. Come on, you dirty bastard, get close to it. It's like fucking the same thing. Yeah, that's fucking so much better. That's better. Hopefully it doesn't fucking dive into the board like I've known it to do. So let's just prepare auto leveling. I don't know if you can see that. It's super close. hoping this works for the most part. I don't see anything wrong with the Mosfet. I mean, the power to the printer comes on and it does heat up. It's recognizing that there is a change in temperature or voltage. So that in itself should be fine. Not looking forward to the snow tomorrow. Winter weather warning. Nobody needs that. Probably gonna have to still go to work. Anybody else going to work? Okay. That should be fine. Is it still doing the thing where it's like not close? That's pretty close. I guess it's better than it hitting the bed. So I have to change the G code for that. I kind of already forgot, because it's gonna try and hopefully it doesn't extrude. Hopefully it's just running its course. I gotta check to see whether or not thermistor looks like it's good. It's in there. I'm not entirely impressed. I figured that with the, it might be the way that this guy bridged the, something stopped moving. It might be the way that this guy bridged the current right from the power supply to this Mosfet, that it's not doing what it needs to be doing. I don't know. He said in his article something about something about fucking the easy way of wiring it, which is not too much that I'm gonna be convinced that that's the better way of doing it, but let's see. He says how to install. I use an easy way to wire this using the stock 12 volts wire and without cutting it, just removing about 1 centimeter of the insulation, ran it from the PSU to the motherboard to controller board. Other people might want to use 2 sets of wires, one for controller board, an extra set of wires for PSU to Mosfet board. No. Maybe regardless. Unplug your printer's power cord. Remove the power cables of the heated bed from the main board and attach them to the power output of the Mosfet unit. Connect 2 wires from the bed output of the main board to the control input of the Mosfet. Polarity does not matter for this signal wire. So, that being said, it didn't matter the way I plugged it in, so that's why we're reading it. Check twice against the graphic. For the signal wire, there has been some confusion. Some people claim polarity matters. They are right sometimes. Some MOSFETs are polarity sensitive. For the MOSFET unit shown in 2 pictures here, polarity does matter. Well, in the case that the cabling is black and red, I'd assume so. In both pictures, the hotbed was set to preheat PLA. Both LED blue D2 and RD D1 light up and everything functions as it should. In the photos below, you can see the bridge rectifier on the MOSFET just to the right of the wire, white plug, which corrects wrong connection of this wire. So it's, in case we were wondering, D2 and D1 light up and everything functions as it should, so I guess that's one way to know that I wired it correctly for this bridge rectifier. So it should be the telltale sign that I got 2 examples actually right in front of me where for whatever reason the extruder at a certain the first layer wasn't getting enough heat. It just dipped right when it got to certain parts, and the extruder, or actually the first layer, it was hot enough that it was able to extrude this corner. I couldn't explain why it decided to actually print this, but the first corner printed first. It got too cold, I'm assuming, couldn't extrude, which is not good for the extruder at all, or the motor. And then tried to attempt this. A better example is this, where this is simply the first layer. This is with a raft, and the raft kind of shows that it can print a raft, but when it gets to the first layer, I guess people were suggesting that the fan kicks in. Fan kicks in and fucking, I don't know, I guess the too much power consumption, and it just does not, the extruder hot end thermoresistor doesn't know, or just loses majority of its power. I don't know why it would just decide to not be consistent. So I definitely went in harder than I thought I was going to go with this. I thought I was just going to be like 40 minutes, but it ended up being like an hour and 15. Hopefully, once this is installed, I can install another Mosfet. I can make another stream for that. I start streaming the actual printing, design work, stop worrying so much about the printer, start letting things go on their own, and hopefully maybe start streaming other things like video game development. And that's the other thing, as I don't know why the G code is suggesting for it to do the same thing that it does when it starts and stops. The other thing to just take note, hopefully it's accurate, I could always zoom up for the time being, is take note at what the temperature is. It's suggesting it's accurate now, but for whatever reason when it starts to print the first layer is when it just dips, the extruder dips. The fan is not on yet. So I'm hoping this goes as planned. So it's not getting hot. It's at 61 for some reason, the heated bed, even though it's supposed to be at 60. Now it's at 62. It might be that the controller wire is not working correctly. Yep, it's still dipping down. I guess I don't get it. So the heat bed is staying where it needs to at 60, but the extruder is just dipping the fuck down. And it's not, obviously the extruder didn't just lose all that temperature, but for some reason the controller is not seeing that it's any longer trying to remain at 205. I'll have to look into that, because you'll see that it's gonna dramatically affect the print, and it's gonna start becoming like solid lines, and to the point where it's not consistently printing. And it starts making, they pointed out that it starts making this like cranking noise, the extruder motor, as if it's like really pushing on the filament, and you can hear it. So that's obviously not right. So I'm gonna cancel this. And, So yeah, as you can see, it's wicked flaky, and I think it's even at the point where it's not even printing. It's only at 144. It's super tough. Sorry, that's probably really loud. It's super tough, and it's not consistent. Even the heat bed dropped down to 53. I don't know what that's about. So I'm giving up. It might be that being that I canceled it, it's probably gonna just drop. But I'm giving up for today. I guess I won't be printing consistently for whatever reason. The Mosfet didn't end up saving the day. I don't know what the fan has to do with this, but I'll keep researching, and I'll be tweeting at all y'all fellow folks about any updates that I do find. So catch ya on the flippity dip. See ya.